Hello, it's your girl Alyssa. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you can't tell by the title, girl, today we're going to be getting into a review on Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I've been seeing a lot of people review this, and a few people reached out to me and wanted to hear my opinion on the product. So, girl, let's jump right into it. If you are not a part of the ChicMarie family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into it. So I went ahead right onto Sephora up the street from my house during the pandemic, put my mask on and used my hand sanitizer. Okay. And got the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, as well as the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. So this is the packaging. It's probably real blown out because of my lights, but yes, the foundation retails for $29, which I think is a very good price. To me, it seems like it's a direct competitor with Fenty Beauty. It's another celebrity coming out with a makeup line, and yeah, you just needed to have your price point together and have your shade together. This does come in 48 shades, both of them, I believe. I got my foundation in the shade 380W, and I got the concealer in the shade 360W, and we're gonna try these out today, girl. These are the only two products that I got. I personally love complexion, and everything else I pretty much got staples for, so it's just like, sure. I wasn't buying all that, to be honest. Like, come on now. So this is the packaging. Rare Beauty, it says on there, and oh, it's so liquidy to the point they got one of them balls in there that's like a nail polish. Y'all remember that? It's really liquidy, like it might pour out. Let's see. Okay, and the concealer, let's open this up. Okay, the concealer is not as liquidy at all. This is the packaging for the concealer, which is cute. It's a nice little plastic, frosted plastic. Okay, so if you've been watching videos or you know about the brand, Rare Beauty did come out with a primer, but I'm gonna use my handy dandy girl because over here on ChicMarie's channel, I give a realistic approach to makeup. That's my motto. And usually when new things come out, us as everyday people, we not going out and buying the foundation, primer, concealer, liquid blush, lipstick, liquid highlighter. Baby, we ain't got coins for all of that. So I got the two main products, and we're gonna use our own staples that we have over here. Sit on that side. I'm using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, because honestly, if you don't work with this primer, you don't work with me. Okay, so this is so liquidy and interesting. Let's read about it really quickly to understand the claims and what it is that it's supposed to be doing for us, girl. They saying that it's weightless with concentrated pigments that you barely feel while providing buildable medium to full coverage with the natural finish. So natural finish, buildable, weightless, everything sounds good. That's really all they claiming, and it retails for $29. And if I didn't say, the concealer retails for $19. On this side, I'm gonna go in. So this is 380W, and we're gonna see if this shade matches. And I'm gonna just take a sponge and see. So it did give us a little coverage there. Let me move my little benefit headband here that Benefit sent me. Thank y'all. I appreciate them. They motivate me more than they actually know. And I get stuff from them, I'll be like, let me go film. Okay, yeah, it's looking like a nice match. So I've been loving the natural light coverage because I think that that's just bomb. I think it's for certain occasions. Like, you know, the full coverage look is for certain days, but certain days I just like to have a good amount of coverage, light on my skin, you know, and then just very natural, like a natural radiant finish. So one side foundation, the other side natural beauty. And this is just my natural skin over here. Got a little boo-boo there, don't mind that. So one side with the foundation here, and it actually does look good. I'm actually kind of surprised because it's so liquidy. You won't be thinking it's gonna serve up too much or nothing, but it's giving coverage and it's laying on the skin really nicely. Oh, and it just transferred right off when I touched it. So this you got to set. And you see when I just touched it, it made that whole little line in my face. Okay, we're gonna let it dry down. When I smell, it's damn near creasing already. I think that's going back to me having to set it. Let's see. I'm gonna go on this side with the foundation and a brush. I don't think the brush is like blended it in at all, like into the skin. It seems like the sponge might do a better job at that. I'm gonna tap it in. But it's also leaving like the lines on the face from the bristles. So maybe just not this brush, or just not a brush at all. Let me go back to the sponge. That wasn't looking a little scary. Now, so far it looks really nice on the skin. It really does. But it damn near seems like you can just wipe right off. Of course, we're gonna keep going and set our face, and of course we're gonna keep going and we're gonna set our face down and just see how it works with different powders and, you know, my daily routine like I usually do. But right now, don't hug nobody with this foundation on, chat. So let's try out the concealer, Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. And the packaging is nice and cute. The doe foot is like slanted, so that's pretty cool. Let's just see. Okay, yeah. It applies a lot on there. Very nice. So I can say that I literally tried out this beauty brand because I watched a few reviews and it was serving up a very natural, lightweight coverage like I like. And then also I had a few of my subscribers reaching out wondering if I was going to review it. So I'm like, let me go ahead and pick it up and review it because I got curious as well. I can say that I don't know if I know a Selena Gomez song. Oh, it does oxidize a little bit. Okay, just a tad bit. You know, the last time I checked, she was on Instagram begging people to get her song to #1 when Roddy Ricch was #1. They couldn't believe this new black artist was #1. From Justin Bieber to Selena, they all was like, I worked so hard. My song should be #1. It's so interesting how entitlement I have you on social media looking stupid. Because you feel so entitled that your song should be #1. You're so used to being on top. And when Roddy Ricch came out, oh, stop playing with him. Anyway, let me go ahead and blend this out because girl, if I don't like it, it's going biggity back. You hear me? So I'm going to blend this with the Real Techniques setting brush. I guess that concealer did a little bit of something. Not too bright of a shade, so it's kind of blended in and giving us a slight highlight, which is fine. So I feel like my face is kind of like one shade. Like, what y'all think? I literally just use a concealer. I see a little highlight down the nose because I didn't blend that out too much. But I feel like it kind of just blended into the skin. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the concealer kind of just blended in. It's not giving me much of anything. Let me try it again. I'll put some more. Put a little bit more. And I guess down the nose a little bit. I'm gonna let it dry some, let it dry down a bit, and then we're gonna blend it out. That added more coverage, okay. So, okay, to be honest, my skin looks great. My skin looks really good. It looks nice and natural. It looks very celebrity makeup-y like. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face, and we're gonna see how it works with that. Yeah, the highlight is very slight. I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent in the shade Honey Translucent. Okay, and because this foundation is so liquidy, as you guys know, sometimes I set my entire face with the Laura. That's what I'm about to do. Just set it on down, and then we sweep it off with the Sephora Micro Smooth. So let's do that just to see how it works. This is still the honey shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face, and then we're gonna come back and chat. I do feel like my skin looks really nice, but I feel like it's just gonna come off. All right, you guys, so I'm back, and let's talk about the Rare Beauty foundation and concealer. So my skin looks really good. My skin looks really good. I'm not mad at it. I love the price point of $29 and then $19 for the concealer. I do feel like me being a makeup artist and an influencer and somebody who got a whole bunch of makeup, this didn't really do much for me. I am gonna return it. I'm not even gonna lie, girl, run me my points. But I will say both products are really good if you're not looking for too much coverage and just to be doing too much work. If you're not the one to set your foundation, this is definitely not for you, baby. Because if you don't set it, it's gonna be everywhere and it's gonna transfer a lot because it's very wet-like. It did perform best with a sponge, pressing it into the skin. I don't know if I used the wrong brush with it, but that brush that I used today, as you saw, I didn't really like the brush action. Also, just to add, I will say that I sprayed my face at least 3 times with my setting spray, maybe even 4. You saw me set the entire face with a lot of powder, and now I feel like it's not transferring like it was without setting. So that is really good, because at first, girl, the whole face was gonna wipe off. You have to set this for sure. I did like the coverage, and I do feel like on camera my skin looks very nice and like flawless and smooth. It is already creasing in my smile line, so I did film this look and I did a lip swatch video, which will be going up really soon. This is using All Juvia's Place, the eyes and the lips. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in seeing how I got this pretty chocolate eye. So yeah, the smile lines are already creasing, and honestly, my under eye was already creasing. When I did my eye, you see I added some liner and some shadow because it was already creased up. Even when I set it, I did a few little blinks, girl, and it was already creased. And I set it with the tried and true Laura Mercier. So I'm not sure about that. And it's just the fact that I have so many other concealers that work so well for me. I don't need to force to make this one work, especially since you guys seen in the video I had to apply 2 coats to get like a level of coverage and highlights. I will say that off camera I did add some Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder in the shade 2, which is like a brighter shade, under my eyes just to give it a little bit of brightness, because I knew I was about to do an eyeshadow look, and you know I wanted it to pop through and I wanted it to be cute, girl. So I did give a little bit of brightness with that. That also did add a little bit more coverage and also helped where it was creasing. But honestly, it's not that many claims to the foundations for me to like really be like, oh, it's not doing that, it's not doing this. It did serve up medium coverage. It probably is buildable, and it did give a very natural finish. When I was looking at people's videos and how I was looking on the skin and on camera, it was really giving me like Pat McGrath vibes. This ain't Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath, don't play. I love that foundation, it's bomb. Now the level of coverage and how it feels on the skin, maybe, because it's very lightweight. You claim it is lightweight, it is lightweight. Said all that to say, Rare Beauty is cool. I do feel like some of her other products are probably fun to play with. I didn't check it out. I don't know if I ever will. I did want to go ahead and do this review for you guys, so I hope you guys appreciate it. And if you were looking for me to do a review, here I go. Here I go. Uh-oh. But yes, you guys, comment down below any questions that you may have. Let me know if you are planning to try the Rare Beauty line from Selena Gomez. And if you have tried it, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you and you know, you can give me a thumbs up and join the family if you have not. And I will see you on my next video.